The Minister of the the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. On the entourage of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, the caretaker national. Also, the distinguished Senator Magnus Ngei Abi. Let's welcome him. Please, let's welcome him. People's Democratic Party elders from River State. Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are here to say our family. Today is a special day, and that we thank God and appreciate Him for all. We are very thankful, but became futile. And the reason for the decline is that local government.
Of members. Prayer as we commit this gathering to God. May you step forward, please.
I'd like to welcome you all to our home to give the. Please, let's clap for her. Please.
Currently the Minister of the Capital Territory, Honorable Marcus AG, the EDP, SSDC. It's a pleasure to see him. And members of the Federal House of Representatives, for want of time, I can't take.
State Assembly and your spouses that are here, the minority leader of the House of Representatives and your colleagues that are here, our dear chairman of the River State Elders Council, the single senators, our national chairman, council chairmen that are here, and other leaders that are here, particularly OCJ Okocha, my dear party chairman, Aaron Chukwemeka, and the zonal vice chairman of APC South-South. Staff and management, particularly the clerk and his colleagues of the State House of Assembly, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really overwhelmed by what I saw this afternoon with members of my delegation. I only mentioned to a few people that it will be important and proper to come to our dear members of the State House of Assembly to say thank you for what you've done for us, for what you've been doing for people of River State. I did not write any letter. I think I just mentioned to leader when I went to his chieftaincy coronation. And there I got intelligence of the preparation. And that is why I don't normally tell people when I'm coming to visit. I know they will go and buy big drinks. If I knew, I would have told them last night. And I'll be here this morning. But again, it shows the kind of characters they are. It shows the kind of people they are. I don't know how anybody would think of buying a car at this point. I don't know, but that's not the issue. The issue is the spirit. It's the love they have for you. It's not as if I cannot afford. But for them to have sat back, say, yes, we know he has all the cars, or is likely to have them. We can also contribute to add one more. On behalf of my family and all those who came with me, I want to sincerely thank you, Mr. Speaker, and your colleagues and the spouses here. I say this because a man is strong, a woman is strong, is based on your spouses. I've heard men who are not men. I've seen women who are not women. I'm saying so because if you have not had the opportunity to be in the corridors of power, you will not understand that a man can be influenced by his spouse negatively. A woman can be influenced by her spouse negatively. But here, in the state, all of them have shown that themselves and their spouses are working in tandem for the development of the state. Mr. Speaker, let me say this clearly and let everybody hear me. I've been in politics for how long? Very long. I think I will say today, I don't know who will contradict it. Not those who said I've been following those who are in power. But if we say, in terms of actual politicking and participating actively, I think I should say, not people who say, when I was a student, nah, not that one. That's not the politics I'm talking about. I'm talking about actively. I think I'm in the first group in this state that will say actively I've been in politics and I've seen it all. This is the first time I've seen the legislature telling the world that, look, we're a legislature and we're a different arm of government. Not a department of government. Today, the world, you may not know, it's not how much you have in your pockets. They don't have it. But they have shown to the world that, look, there are those who are very courageous. There are those who can say no when things are wrong. And there are those who say yes, we will do things right. There are those who, when they enter or have the privilege to be in the position you are, they find one excuse or the other and do all kinds of things. But you have said, listen, it's not about money. It's not about anything. First of all, we thank God Almighty for giving us life. Secondly, we thank God Almighty for using people to make us to be where we are. We are very grateful. We are not ungrateful people. And Nigerians have learned, and Rivers State is an example. That's why when Kelly said that people were asking, everybody believes, everybody thinks, oh, money is everything. With money, we can buy anybody over. I've told people who cares that money has a boundary. Money has a limitation. When it gets to that point, it will stop. Money does not work on its own. Somebody has to carry the money. And so today, you stood out in this country as the beacon of democracy, as the defender of democracy. Those who came to have small drama for us, maybe it may not have understood what they did, what they said. And that's what I was saying. They said, look, how would somebody, elected persons, will be denied of their entitlement simply because they disagree with you? And that would affect everything in their lives, in their families. That could also make marriage or relationship to be strained. Let me tell anybody who cares here, if you have a husband who cannot provide, I love you, it's not by mouth. If you have a relationship, you can't take care of me, I love you, does not stand. Because whether you like it or not, yes, I love you, but that does not mean I must look tattered. No. If not by the grace of God, like what they try to show here, a lot of things will happen to your families. You never bothered that this could happen, but you stood firm. Your family stood firm with you and said, look, yes, if you come to drink garri, we'll drink garri. Whatever it comes to, we'll eat it. If it's oil, boil oil and water, we'll take it. That's what the circumstance we find ourselves. But God did not allow that. And God will never allow that. So we have come here today to say thank you. Because it will be ungratefulness on our part. We'll get to 2026. 2025, all those who stood with you, all those who walked with you, did you tell them thank you? If you didn't tell them thank you, how will you show gratitude? And that's why, even in the Bible, the pastors have said, show gratitude to everything. God detests those who are ungrateful. Yes, you may survive it temporarily, but you will not survive it for long. When I came in here, I was emotionally touched. Anybody who entered this complex, I thought by now this complex would have been overgrown with weeds. I don't know any state. I don't know. I stand to be corrected. That they will say their state assembly quarters is as neat as this. I don't know any state. What does it show? Leadership. Leadership. But once you have the right leadership, things will move well. It's like European quarters. When we go to Europe, we say, oh boy, oh girl, see this kind of place. As if they came from heaven. They're all human beings. The same brain with us. Just that we don't want to utilize our own brain. We don't want to do the right thing. We say God does not like us. God has given us everything. So one good example would say, go to the state assembly quarters. Look at how neat. Look at our children. Look at our children. Look at our children. If they don't stay in this kind of quarters, they will not organize themselves like this. They cannot. Look at the guy who prayed. Is it easy to stand before this kind of congregation, to take the microphone, to pray? At what age? I want to thank those beautiful children. And I believe God, in His infinite mercies, will continue to bless them. They will rise more than we that are their parents. Now, Mr. Speaker, and distinguished members of the House, having told you thank you, it's also important to brief you, because you have been with us all this while, we've all struggled together. And I plead with you, let us work together. Let us work together to achieve the same result. It's not about the party. Let me challenge anybody in this country today, even those assembly members who have APC stock. You are the first who came out to say you support Mr. President. And most people misconstrued it that you have decamped. People went to court, challenged you that your seat is over. But the God you serve said, no, your seat is not over. You are the first in this country that came out to say, we support Mr. President. On your mandate will stand. All of us know in 2023 how it was very difficult and tough in this country. You will all agree with me that so many people don't want to talk about Bola Tinubu, particularly in our own part of the zone. In our own part of the zone, it was difficult. But what's done? We all agreed. Listen, in politics, if you must take a decision, you can never be here. No, you must take a decision. You can't be in front and back at the same time. You cannot be at the center and left at the same time. You must be in one place. Some of us will argue, is it not Suicide Squad that we are going in? Are you sure our political future is not finished? But remember, I told you, I do know that God will not disappoint us. That time it was difficult for many people to say, vote for Asuwaju. It was difficult. We in River State here, we said no, we must vote for Asuwaju. And we voted. And we said, look, for the presidency, we'll go for Asuwaju. And we did it. And we said for general positions, we'll go for the PDP. We are only one state. I wouldn't have told anybody. If any governor says, I'm strong, I can deliver the president, let me tell that governor, stay in your party, deliver Asuwaju, and then deliver the governorship and the other ones. Everybody is jumping down. On your mandate we stand. I don't have problem about that. We have shattered it in 2023. We are the planters of Asuwaju. When you are talking about Asuwaju, they took it to court. Now because opposition have collapsed by their own making, everybody starts saying, on your mandate we shall stand. Stand on the mandate when it is hot, not when food is done. Stand when there's problem. When you know you cannot come out to say it out, fear. You look right, you look left. You don't know who's who. As the man cannot talk when you know to me here. Now, everything has been done. Tom, Dick, and Harry. Your mandate we shall sign. We are not like that. I will not be like that. So we have taken a decision long before now. Not today. That we continue to support Bola Tinubu. That's what you say. And let me thank you, Mr. Speaker, even though it affected me. By 17 of you moving out to join APC without consulting me and giving 10 other members there. What is it? That's what I've advised my national chairman. Keep your house in order so that the enemies will do not come and take our people. The enemies are hovering around. When you're not vigilant, they take your people. Why do you complain? when you cannot protect your members. That's why you must be at alert to make sure enemies don't take your people. So those of you, 10 of you are still remaining. Whatever you choose, I am there. But what I will not do is to let you suffer your life. Whatever you think that will help you, you do it. I know that nothing will touch me. I'm still there. I will fight it to the end of the day. But if you know you can't stand it, like me, you can do whatever you want to do. That is your business. But me, I can withstand them. I will fight them because I know how Satan moves. And I will not allow Satan to near me. So, let nobody worry himself. And let me thank you for telling Mr. President that you will stand by what you have agreed with him. And following what you've been doing, you have not reneged from the promise he made to Mr. President. All of us, the Chairman of Elders Forum, all our leaders, we have been following keenly and seeing who is obeying or whatever you have agreed. Now, so many members are here. Party leaders are here. We are watching. We are watching. But what I want to let all of you know, don't be panicked. Do not be panicked. We have seen this before. It will continue. But at the end of the day, God will be on our side. If you experience in Nigerian politics, Nigerian politicians like rivers money. I can tell you that. Go and study it. Nigerian politicians like what rivers money. If you want to make money in rivers today, I don't know how you made the mistake of announcing that there was 600-something billion naira. That mistake you made by announcing that have placed some politicians from other states. I know them. They will not tell somebody here, this Wike, enough is enough. They correct. Don't worry, Wike, his own time is finished. They correct. So, for you to be able to suck part of that 600-something billion, you must say Wike time is over. That is the way now. If you want to suck from that 600 billion, if you went and told the public, you opened the whole thing. So, people were hanging. Now you are the one who opened it up. They have this kind of money. So what do you want them to do? People are waiting for where they will pay. So every day they put in one front page. They have adopted social person, they collect. Social person, social committee, they collect. Are you not seeing it that the president is happy with you? They collect. You should let the pattern of politics here. If you let, you won't put yourself. Because anybody who comes to the River State now must say the president is happy with you. They collect soon. They don't want to hear Wike again. They correct your own. He doesn't see president again. They correct. So people who also made a mistake of telling the world the amount of money. Because you see a lot of political 419. That's what's going on. During my time, nobody could do that. Because I know that I've worked in Abuja severally. You know where you have political 419? There are days in Abuja. They will even take you to the source and leave you there, and they've collected. You don't know it's fake. So you have to be very, very careful. But what I want to advise us politicians, if you know you cannot abide to any agreement, don't go into it. Don't go into it. If you know anything you will not do, don't go into it. Don't come and say, oh, I was playing wayo. It will catch you up. Anything I will not do, I will tell you this one, I will not do this. When I agree with something, I go into it. So people should keep to what they have agreed. The peace stamp. That's what brings peace. But when you now think you're clever by half, you think you can play everybody, it won't work. It will not work. Everybody agree to their own terms what we agreed, what we told Mr. President, what we told the National Assembly, what we told the Assembly, what we told the Elders Committee. Not when one player passes, you bring another thing. I will not be a party to that. And for me to use forum to inform you, we shall start politics in January. We have been working and working. Time for politics will start. And it will start in January. And I want you to still support us. We need their support to be strong the way we are strong. We will also support you. We will not abandon you. Since you did not abandon us, we will not abandon you. So I want to sincerely thank you and let you know that nothing should bother anybody. All these things you are seeing, they will all disappear at the appropriate time. So continue to lead the assembly. I like the relationship. Don't allow anybody to come and sow seed of discord, because you have stood firm before. What would anybody come and tell you now that will make you to change your mind? Continue to do the good work for the people of Rivers State. Yes, we're all working for one man, the president, but let the right thing be done. Let us follow due process, not by propaganda, not by blackmail. On that note, Mr. Chairman, our dear leaders, I want to finally again thank you for all the support, and may God bless each and every one of us. Thank you very much. Sorry.